What up, though? You are now listening to another episode of Dead End Gaming. Appreciate you guys listening. Appreciate you guys watching. I am 1/3 of your host tonight. No Tyler this week, so make sure y'all, send her some love, send her some good heart emojis and everything. But we'll see Tyler next week. But yeah, she's just out this week. So we got three amigos holding it down. Three amigos holding it down. Like I said, I am 1/3 of your host tonight. Easy 430 with me. I got Granddad Willie.
Granddaughter, 1,000 hours, and Quan said I look like the newest member of De La Soul. Look, call me Plug Foe. Call me Plug Foe. I'm with it.
That is funny. And we got producer extraordinaire Bloodbath.
Kevin this bitch.
Hey. Yes, man. As always, like I said before, appreciate you guys listening, watching. I hope you guys enjoyed our gaming stream last week. Like I said, if you're not noticing, we're doing our podcast every other week. We pretty much switch swapping. So next Tuesday is going to be gaming Tuesday, and the Tuesday after that is going to be podcast. So yeah, we swapping them. So I'm glad you guys seem to really like that, and the fact that you guys was playing Knockout City with us last week. I want to find more co-op games that you guys can play with us as well, instead of just it being myself, Granddad, Kevin, and Tyler. But if we can find games that can really include the community that support us so much, that always show us love, man, that would be great. So I'll try to find games that's going to incorporate you guys to play with us as well. So yes, and then speaking of games that we played this week, this show is separated into 3 parts. First part, we talk about the games that we played. Second part, news and topics. And in the third, we have our either one gotta go or scenario, and then a live questions from you guys. So if you guys want to come in, be a part of the Dead End Gaming episode, and if you have an interesting, it doesn't have to be video game related. It really doesn't. If you want to ask a video game related question, please do so. If you want to ask some other shit, it'd be about movies, music. It could be about life
whatever
shit.
You want, as long as it's
it could be about well done steaks.
Whatever, anything. Right. Shut up, Kevin. But it could be about anything you guys want to ask us. Pop up in the question queue when we give y'all the cue to do it, and then you can come in and ask your questions to us live. So with that being said, Granddad, what games you played this past week?
So I've been playing a lot of NBA 2K22. Look, y'all know back then, like I've said, I'm not a big fan of sports games because I always said they're the same shit, same old. But like Kev's been saying, and every day I'm feeling it more. This is a really good version of 2K. Like this 2K is good, y'all. I'm really enjoying it. My player is climbing up the ranks. I just hit 90 overall. I'm loving playing the games. I still like the RPG. I got my record label. I did my show. All that stuff. I just love. There's so many things to this 2K. It's very well thought out, and we're gonna be playing this weekend. We're gonna do some practice runs early in the week, but this weekend, look out for a stream. We should be streaming again with our players who are all progressing very nicely in this game. Also played a little bit of Apex. Didn't get a dub, but I got close on a couple rounds. But also I still have not started Deathloop yet, and it's because of 2K. I want to start it, but then 2K keep calling me. It's like, look, let me, because I don't want to let the team down. So it's like I have not started Deathloop yet. I'm sorry, Deathloop. I'm gonna get to you when I can. No, trust me. I'm gonna do it because I want to be able to sit and really play. And I also played some. I played a little bit of Smash. I played some Pac-Man 100 or Pac-Man 99. So basically, it's like Mario. I think Mario 99, where you play against all these other people. Pac-Man now has a version of it on the Switch, which is really dope. So you're playing against a whole bunch of other people at the same time. It's pretty addicting. So I've been playing that a lot. And the only other thing I've been playing, I played a little bit of Mortal Kombat, and then I played some Gears 5 with BZ and Isaiah this past weekend, Thursday. That's pretty much it, though.
All right, I go next. Yes, just like Granddad, I've been playing some 2K. I've been getting my guy up, trying to get ready for the team. So when we stream more with our squad, what I'm saying, we ain't gonna be out here looking all boo-boo-ish. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to get my guy up in beast mode. We just got to get our point guard FIFO together. We got to get him going. We got to, I'm gonna say something. We got to get our PG FIFO together, man. He's falling behind. And I don't know, man. We might need like a 6-man or
we might need to have a team meeting real quick.
Yeah, man. Like we gotta get FIFO right. So yeah, I've been playing 2K. Shout out to Bell and Black. I was playing some more Ghost of Tsushima with them, trying to get my samurai up to 120. Get my Kai at a 120. So and they've been unlocking some new survival boards, and a new story. I think like a new story mission on there that they unlocked on there. So I've been playing a little bit of Ghost as well. Play some Deathloop. Play a little bit of Deathloop. I want to stream it. I feel like it's just like Doom, and I know people don't mind. I feel like if I'm playing Deathloop, like I'm in the game. You know what I'm saying? Like I will not pay attention to the chat at all. I'm gonna be like so damn focused on the game. But I'm gonna try to get a stream in on it and see how it goes. Maybe people might enjoy it still. But I feel like that's a game that I have to like be like focus on the playing. Yeah. And I feel like that's not a. I guess if this makes sense, it's like it's not a good streaming game because I feel like if I stream, I want to still be able to like interact with with the chat, talk, and still play the game and talk at the same time. But Deathloop, man, be having my ass like this, like shit or whatever. So, yeah, that's really the only games I've been playing is 2K, Deathloop, and Ghost of Tsushima, pretty much. So, what about you, Bobath?
Much like y'all, I've mainly been playing 2K, but like my goal was just to hit 90 overall. Then I was like, all right, once I hit 90, I can fall back and play some other games because I didn't want to be the weak link on the team. But it seems like all of us are above 90 except for FIFA, as you mentioned. So we should be pretty solid the next time we all get together as a team. We've been putting in the individual work, and as Granddad stated, this is like the best 2K in a very long time. Like, if you're one of them people where you've been hesitant on 2K, I say this is the year to get back to it. This 2K is good. Like at least for I've only played next gen. I can't speak for anybody else, so I don't know if the PS4 version is just as good. But I know the PS5 version is lit. But yeah, 2K. I played some. I've been playing Saints Row the Third with my cousin. We've been going through the story. We're like halfway through now. And then what else I played? I played a little bit more of Assassin's Creed Origins because I'm still trying to finish that first. Like I need to finish that single player game before I start another one. That's the only reason I haven't started Deathloop yet. That and I was obsessed with 2K. But now that I have more time for other single player games, I got to finish Assassin's Creed first before I start Deathloop. And yeah, I think that's it. I think that's all I played.
Okay, I was replying to Detox, but yeah, I mean, I kind of agree with you, Detox, but that's what I like about it, though. I like that shit. Yeah. Okay, so on to news and topics. Not too much going on, but this one, oh my goodness. Someone in Bloodbath mentioned this to me this past Sunday during the is the mic still on recording about the Activision, the Activision stuff that's going down because last time we talked about it, they was getting sued by the state of California, but this time, the federal government hopped up in this joint.
Exactly,
and it escalated big time to the point to where the federal government hopped in and they had to do an $18 million settlement.
They got the feds watching now.
Like they got the feds watching. And okay, so the statement from the CEO of Activision, Bobby Kotick. Okay, yeah. He said, "There is no place at our company for discrimination, harassment, or unequal treatment of any kind. And I am grateful." Right. And I am grateful to the employees who bravely shared their experiences. I am sorry that anyone had to experience inappropriate conduct, and I remain unwavering in my commitment to make Activision Blizzard one of the world's most inclusive, respected, and respectful workplaces. Negro, please. Because we've been hearing about this stuff back since 2018? I want to say maybe since it feels like maybe fallish of 2018. Damn near when we started doing Dead in Gaming, they always been in the news. We always had a topic about them at some point. And it's shit just been escalating. I remember the last time we talked about them, it was about the state of California suing them. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to think. And it's the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission, which is known as EEOC, if I remember that correctly. But yes, it's just this shit has hit the fan so much. It already went statewide to federal, and this shit is crazy, man. Because I thought in just my opinion, I thought once it got to the California Department of Fair Employment and Housing, I thought like once that went down, I was like, okay, well maybe they might turn, they might start turning for the better. And then when Kevin hit me with that news Sunday, I was like, oh my God. And then you sent, of course you sent the article and I was like, yo, this shit is freaking crazy. So yeah, man. I don't believe that bullshit ass statement by Bobby. I think it was some bullshit.
You know, he had to say it.
I
Just
think
something he had to say.
yeah, I think it's just him to save face and do whatever. But for them to create a $18 million like fund to compensate all of the the employees and stuff and all the women and that's in this industry that we talked about plenty of times on this show, like how the women are always being mistreated in this type of space, especially from behind the scenes and making these video games and developing these video games. Is like we always hear about the trash stories. We read articles and talked about this on this show about all the trash shit that the women has to go through. And this is like, as good as they have a settlement. I'm glad that like the hammer is being hit down on Activision Blizzard. Like I'm glad to see that. But it's just unfortunate this has been we've been literally been talking about this for 3 years, and this has been dragging and dragging, like another story on top of another story on top of another story. It's crazy, man. So yeah, I'm just glad to see something that's finally like taking place to help these people.
I don't think it's over yet though, because technically
you don't think it's over?
No. So the government sued them not because of their like individual business practices. They're still being sued by California. This government suit is about the investors. So really, this is the government trying to protect the investors.
Right.
So they're saying that Activision Blizzard properly telling their investors about all the stuff that was going on. So it's kind of like they was misleading their investors. That's why the government was just coming in to sue them on the lawsuit about that. This isn't exactly the same suit that California had put against them, and then all the other little smaller suits they got. So they still in some shit. That's why everybody's stepping down from Activision Blizzard. It's so bad that Activision, Activision, like they're taking like their names off of certain games. I saw somewhere that like one of the games they came out with, they took Activision off the title and just put the Blizzard part on there.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But the CEO, like after he made a statement and everything, and they said that the 18 million is going to go like towards the settlement, and any money left over is going to get donated to like different like equal rights organizations and stuff. But 18 million is nothing.
Nah, not because for them. No.
The CEO himself, he made 154 million last year.
Yeah, that's
so if they only have to pay 18,
so that ain't no but chump change right there. He just go ahead and make them happen.
So it's like just they can afford to hush some people, but this story's gonna keep spreading. So they just like their public image is gonna be trash for a long time to come, a very long time.
It's crazy that Tyler is not on his episode to talk about this, because this shit is crazy, dude. This shit is so crazy. What was you about to say, Granddad?
I mean, I completely agree with everybody. I ain't really got much else to say. But yeah, other than 18 million, I still think 18 million is too little. But if they got all these other suits, but see, this is the big one though, because this is the federal one. So anything else that comes along ain't gonna be nearly as much as this one, but it still ain't enough. Like, but it's still good to see that some kind of justice is being served, even though it feels like they're just getting a slap on the wrist, which they really are. It's a slap on the wrist. It's like, don't do it again. Pay off this little 18 million, make whoever you can happy and quiet, and then just go on about your business. Just don't fuck up again. Just stay out. Basically, they're saying just don't do nothing else stupid. Stay out of the fucking public eye of stupidity.
They don't know how to.
They don't know how to. It's like they keep touching the goddamn stove when we say don't touch the stove. That's what they're doing.
Yeah,
so I still, like you said, Kev, I still don't think they out of the woods. I still think we're gonna still hear stories about Activision doing some bullshit. And it's just gonna keep going. So we gonna hear more about this, but this is a victory for the people who were done wrong by this company. But I still think it's more needs to still be done to make sure that they really get the point. Because right now it's like, okay, they got a little jab on the chin, but they're gonna be able to walk this off. So
yeah, definitely.
Boy, I swear, Bloodbath, if you hit me with another shit, like, yo, man, guess what happened with Activision? I'm like, what? No, not again.
It's gonna be something.
You said it's gonna be some shit.
In 2 weeks, I bet you something else gonna drop about that. That's just how they are. Something else gonna come out. I'm confident.
Damn, boy. Hey, look, it is what it is. But I don't think nothing else gonna drop. I don't know.
Oh,
It can't be. It can't be after this, right? It can't be. Like it has to
they
be over.
still got the other
It's
suit.
still a whole bunch of lawsuits against them, so it's
Yeah,
not gonna be $18 million crazy, but they still gonna have some suits. They still got some lawsuits to deal with or to
yeah,
settle.
they still got other suits they got to deal with. So we can hear about them again eventually.
Mm.
Yeah.
Speaking of drop, like you mentioned before, Bloodbath, it seems like Epic Games is getting dropped from Apple, from the
Oh
Apple
yeah.
Store.
Mm-hmm.
They won't be.
Apple's like, we done with you, epic motherfuckers.
Yeah, like we are done. Just revealed that Apple, they rejected the company's request to reinstate the Epic Game developer accounts to for banning Fortnite for returning to the Apple Store.
Mhm.
Because I think, and I want to say we touched on this maybe about a year or so ago about the legal battle between Epic Games and Apple that's been
Yes.
going on. I just can't remember exactly the date of it, but I do remember us talking about it at some point. But yeah, man. No, if you own an Apple product, if you was a big Fortnite person playing on your Apple and your app, which I'm assuming probably your iPad, I can't see no one playing Fortnite on your freaking phone.
Some
But
people do.
some people do play on their phone.
Oh
Damn.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, on their
That's a
But
good one.
phone.
Yeah.
this thing has been going on for a while, and it's still technically not over yet. So that's the only reason that Apple's really firing back technically, because Fortnite has sued Apple. No wait, yeah. So Fortnite sued Apple because Apple took them off the App Store, right? That was the reason for the original lawsuit, because Fortnite was like, look, I know y'all playing on your phone, but if you buy the V-Bucks through our website, it'll be cheaper than buying it through the phone. And Apple was like, look, bitch, don't come on my territory and try to undercut me. So then Fortnite was like, do something. So Apple said, we will. And when Apple took them off the App Store. So then Fortnite sued them. And then I think it was just last week that the judge ruled that Fortnite was right, that they can make their own store and sell V-Bucks for cheaper. But the judge went with Fortnite and agreed with them. But the judge also said that Fortnite breached their contract with Apple and that they owe Apple like, I think it's like $5 or $6 million, something like that. And that they still have to pay Apple back. So Apple, being salty that they lost the suit, said, well, we still not letting you back on the App Store, bitch. Apple was like, so after
So
we
basically,
finish all
Apple
these,
being petty.
yes, Apple being very petty. Apple said we still got to finish these court appeals, and then that could take another 5 years technically. So we not seeing you back on the store until all this shit's over with. So Apple probably going to.
And who knows if Fortnite gonna still be what it is in 5 years? You know what I'm saying?
And no
Yeah.
telling. Fortnite dropped a crossover fashion line with who was that? Balenciaga, I think. They got like expensive ass Fortnite hoodies, like $1,000 Fortnite hoodies just came out the week. So Fortnite getting brand deals, honestly. So they might still be around for a minute, but I don't know.
Yeah, I mean it's crazy, but like I mean, like I said, the beef is real. The beef is real, and Apple put his foot down, and Apple is just saying like, look, you Fortnite, but you ain't Apple, nigga. So like we don't need you, nigga. iPhone 13 coming out, we don't need you, nigga. But the thing about this is what I see with this though. What I see with this though is if Fortnite and Epic are smart, they can find a way to swing this, and they can like, okay, well we're off the App Store, so we technically can only be played on PC, Steam, Android, all that other stuff. So they have to find a way to partner with like Samsung or Google or somebody and make like some kind of crazy deal that's gonna be like, all right, well look, we ain't over here, but guess what? Go over here, go over to like I said, Samsung or Google or even Steam, make an exclusive deal and bundle to drive more traffic and drive those people from Apple or who are used to playing on Apple over somewhere else. Start pulling away some of it, because like Fortnite is huge. So
Yeah.
these kids who are playing who used to play Fortnite on their iMac or their iPad or whatever it is, like if they can't get it no more on their iPad, they're gonna beg their parents to find some way they can play Fortnite, which means they got to go buy a PC or they got to get an Android tablet or whatever it is, and that's just gonna be like another opening for these companies to kind of partner up. So I think if Fortnite's smart, they're like, all right, well, we ain't on this for 5 years. Let's find a company and let's come up with this huge campaign, marketing, all this stuff like that to draw people from Apple, at least these kids from Apple, or not even from them, but just get them to buy another peripheral that benefits us so we can keep getting this money. And I think that's the next logical step for them, because I mean, Fortnite's not gonna be hurting that bad that they're off App Store. They will, because that's a huge chunk of their fan base, because it's just a lot of people have Apple products. But if they swing it right, they'll be okay. And like I said, they're getting brand deals, they're doing all this other stuff. Fortnite's not gonna die overnight. If it's gonna die, it's gonna die a slow death. So we'll see what happens. But honestly, I think, and also console too. So get partner up with Sony or Microsoft or whatever it is, or Nintendo, like all of them. Like they have so many other options other than Apple. I think they'll be fine.
Yeah. But I do remember that when the lawsuits and stuff started, like when Fortnite did it, Google removed them from their store as well. Now I'm pretty sure that they got added back to Google Play stores like a little while ago. So I think they're back on there at least. But Apple and Google did the same thing. Like Apple said, "Nah, nigga, can get off my store, ho." And then Google said, "Oh, you don't fuck with them? I don't fuck with Fortnite either." So Google kicked them on the Google Play store.
Stop being a whole ass follower, nigga, and get some goddamn balls. They gonna say, "Yo, Fortnite, fuck them Apple niggas. Come over here, bro. Google got you. Come over here. Come over to the Stadia real quick.
Come over to Death Row.
Come over to Death Row.
Come over to tired of.
That's good.
Come on over to Death Row.
Come over to Death Row.
All right. So next topic. For all my Marvel vs. Capcom lovers, you have the Marvel vs. Capcom 2 remaster in discussions.
Yes.
And to be honest with you, I'm gonna be honest. I think I've never tried or I never played a Marvel vs. Capcom game.
Not one.
Yes,
Not one.
You're
missing out. You missing out.
Yeah, I think I've never played it.
You ain't never played Marvel vs. Capcom on an arcade machine or
no, because Okay, typical answer, because I've always played Mortal Kombat. Like I was always with the killing and the guts and shit. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like I was with all the killing and the fatalities and the finishing. So like I always played Mortal Kombat. Like I look at Marvel vs. Capcom like, oh man, it's old 9 PGS game. This non-blood PG-13 or rated G. This rated G ass game. You know what I'm saying?
Marvel vs. Capcom 2 was pretty much okay. Like if you love Street Fighter, the next step up was Marvel vs. Capcom 2, because it gave you.
I get it.
It gave you all these great legendary characters. First, it gave you it gave you Street Fighter characters, because Capcom plus other characters from other franchises like Resident Evil and Darkstalkers and all that other stuff. But then you get Wolverine and Storm and Cyclops and Spider-Man and Hulk, and all these characters come together, and it's a 3v3 tag, bruh. I'm telling you, like this game shifted fighting game culture. Like straight up.
I'm pretty sure. Look, I'm not denying anything that you're saying. I'm just saying I've always see Marvel vs. Capcom, but I never just was like, play this, because I just never tried it out. But yeah. The remastered version is in discussions. I think the game recently came out back in 2002 ish.
Yeah, around
on a PlayStation 2 and the Xbox system. So as well as in the arcade and all that stuff. But I think for them to get a revamped on this current gen systems, it probably should be cool. I mean, how many characters was total on this Marvel vs. Capcom?
It was like 40.
It was like 40 characters, like 20. I think it was split. I don't remember. I played it in so long, but it's a nice, robust roster. It is very robust.
It was one of the biggest rosters that any. It was honestly too many characters for real.
Yeah, but the great part about it is that this game, even after almost 20 years, or it's still being talked about and heralded, and people want it so bad. And I'm surprised that they didn't have a remaster already. And with the pretty much the failure of the last Marvel vs. Capcom game, this is the perfect opening for them to bring back this game. Now, are they going to give it a full remake? Like, it's going to be like, okay, it's going to be updated graphics and stuff like that, or are they going to just like remaster? I think they should just do a remaster. Keep it the same.
I think it's just a remaster.
Yeah, keep it the same. Keep everything the same. Just remaster it, repackage it, put it out on the consoles, put it out on Game Pass and everything like that, and let people just enjoy their childhood once again.
So let me ask y'all this. So is Marvel vs. Capcom 2 considered like one of the best ones in the series?
Yes, it is the best one, most likely.
Okay, the best one.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's also the most broken one at the same time. But you know what I'm saying? That's what happens. That's how it is. Yeah. It's still respected though. It's horribly balanced, but it's fun.
But it's fun. It's like it's a game. Like, because fighting games now are all about balancing and frame data, all this other stuff that we didn't care about back then.
Nope.
It's just a fun fighting game. It's just a fun fighting game. Yeah, it's got some cheap tactics. It's not balanced very well, but it's still fun as hell. Like, it's still fun.
When you pick a character, they do the stuff you expect them to do. If you pick Spider-Man, you expect him to swing around and kick people, you could do that. If you pick the Juggernaut, you expect him to walk through people, you could do that. You know what I'm saying? It does what you expect it to do. Right. It just unbalanced.
Yeah, infinite combo. You can do if you know how to do infinite combos, you can do them shit all day, and they can't do nothing about it. Ain't no breakers, You just stuck.
You gotta eat that.
You gotta eat, get your ass whooped. So yeah, that's what it is.
For real?
But that's the beauty of it. It's like that's the beauty of those older games, like before the days of balanced patches and everything like that. Like people had to kind of deal with that shit, but that's what made those games great at the same time. Strangely enough, so I'm looking forward to it. If they do a remaster, I'm definitely copping it. I would hope that they would put it on Game Pass, so I wouldn't have to, shell out. I mean, they better not charge full price for a remaster. Like if anything, I'll drop 30. I'll drop 30 for it.
30 is reasonable.
30 is reasonable. Anything after that, I'm looking at you kind of sideways. Like,
but they might try to get you because they're gonna be like, "Look, bro, y'all only been able to buy this game." So when they get took off the store, 2013, they're gonna be like, "Look, you ain't been able to buy this game in so long. You might as well pay for a price again."
Hell no.
Because it's been a long time.
Nope. You better put some new shit in there. You better figure out a way to put some new shit up in that bitch. If not, $30 to put that shit on Game Pass. One or the other. Nigga, I went 20 years without playing. I can go 20 more.
You could have an ultimatum.
Hell yeah, nigga. Fuck that, bro.
Damn, not an ultimatum.
Oh, it's the other fighting games out here, bro. I don't need it. I would like it, but I don't need it.
You're right. It is a whole lot of other fighting games in the market right now that are really good. So they don't really have the type of leverage to be like, bro, we Marvel. Nigga like, nigga, so? We got Guilty Gear Strive, we got Dragon Ball Fighters, we got Smash. It's a lot of fighting games.
Right. Like, look, y'all been out the game too long. Y'all must not know. So
plus the more recent Marvel they made, nobody even really liked that.
So. Yeah, it ain't all that. It's cool. I ain't even cool. It's decent at best, but like I still got it. I got it on my computer. I ain't played it since I streamed it one time. Like it's honestly like so yeah, I play if they brought up 2 back out, I play that shit a lot more. So we'll see. And then, but like Diogo said, if they do remaster it, do expect it to be at Evo and all the major fighting game tournaments. That's just gonna happen. Like
it's usually there anyway.
Yeah. So, but imagine them to really push it because now that it's available, they're gonna put a lot of money behind it to make sure that people want to go back and start playing this game, or get new people to start playing this game, bring in a whole new audience for it. That's what they want to try to. So it's interesting. So I'm looking forward to it. We'll see what happens in the future, but like as long as talks are happening, like but they better have everything that's supposed to be in that game. Don't change nothing. Don't take nothing out. Keep it as is. Just give it a nice little fresh coat of paint, and let's get it.
What if they said they was going to drop it, but they made some balance changes? I'm like, nigga, this is not the same game. Then they supposed to trying to make balance patches and start putting out patches to fix it.
Who the fuck balance patches a 2002 game, nigga? Like what? Like, bro, if you don't get the fuck out of here with that.
This is the form of media that I don't mind stuff being remade because I know, Lord knows, I am so sick of Hollywood movies and stuff being remade and redone and rebooted that don't need to be rebooted. But when video games, I think I'm cool. I'm usually harsh on remakes all the time, but when it comes to video games, I'm usually pretty like, okay, cool, because we've seen how advanced technology in video games in general has just leaped like over the last 10 to 15 years. Hell, not even, you can even go 20, but still, this is whenever I see remakes and stuff like that, I'm like, okay, that's pretty cool, especially with what we have now, what we're seeing, what stuff that they can probably add in the remakes that's from the original. I'm cool with remakes. I'm cool with remakes when it comes to video games. I'm not cool with remakes when it comes to movies though, because I just be like, yo, man, motherfuckers are running out of ideas. You cannot fucking remake.
The thing about with video game remakes is that people who are making it actually care. With the movies, they're just trying to collect a check.
Yeah, they just want to get a buck. So. Yeah, man. But all right. So the main topic for the night, if people don't know, this past recording of this is September 28th. This past Thursday, September 23rd, Nintendo, they were strutting their stuff with the Nintendo Direct, because presentation, because we was just talking about the Sony showcase, not too long ago, and now Nintendo Direct showed they had their showcase, the full presentation, and one of the highlights. I mean, I don't know if we can go in order. I don't know. This article has everything like in order.
I don't think it's in order. It's not in order. It's not in order.
Okay.
No.
I'm just gonna go. Yeah, I'm going by what I see in order on this article that you sent, Kevin. So yeah, of course they announced the because I remember we talked about when Nintendo was making they remade the classic mini system and they remade the Super Nintendo mini system, and you got the Sega Genesis mini classic system now. And I was thinking like they should do the same thing for 64, but it seems like with the Nintendo Switch Online, you can play Sega Genesis games as well as Nintendo 64 games. I think that's definitely a dope feature. Did they show the games that were like that they had like
they showed it's not that many. Like it's only like
Legend of Zelda, Super Mario 64, Yoshi's Story,
Mario Kart, probably Mario Kart,
Banjo Kazooie.
Okay.
I'm with it. Star Fox 64. I was so happy about that shit. I love Star Fox 64. So I'm getting this just off that Mario Tennis as well. A lot of classics. So yeah, they're gonna add more. They're gonna add more.
I
think that was just to get your feet wet a little bit. They were just showing that just to see what and then, folks getting excited.
And then
because they got to put GoldenEye in there. You have to put GoldenEye in there.
That's mandatory.
You got to put Perfect Dark in there. Like you got to put those games in there eventually.
And with the Sega Genesis side, they're gonna have Sonic. They're gonna have Streets of Rage. They're gonna have
Shinobi.
They're gonna have Echo. All kinds of like classics. So and they're gonna add more to that too. So it's kind of dope that they're not only doing the 64. I didn't expect them to do the Genesis as well. So that's really dope. And then they're gonna also have the overpriced, but include the controllers. They're gonna have a 64 and a
Sega Genesis
for $59.95.
That's crazy. That's crazy. People gonna buy it though. It's gonna be some people that's gonna buy it.
That's crazy.
I want that trash N64 controller in 2021.
It's gonna be
not good.
It's gonna be some people that's gonna buy that though. Like, I mean, I'm not saying you are. I'm not saying y'all are, but I'm just saying people are going to eat that up.
For Star Fox 64 purposes, I would love to play it on that because it's designed for that shit. But I am not spending $60 on a wireless N64 controller. You got me fucked up, Nintendo. Like I know y'all Nintendo, but nigga, come on, get it, come on, bro.
Well, then they showed the new Kirby game, which is coming out, Kirby and the Forgotten Land.
That looks good. I'm really liking with because I've never been huge into Kirby games because I always wanted an open world Kirby, not like a 2D side scrolling type Kirby. So the fact that this is like an open world Super Mario, like Odyssey or how Mario games have been as of late, that they're doing it with Kirby finally, I'm excited for this. It should be really dope.
Definitely.
And
next game. Yeah, next game they showed, which I think everyone was kind of anticipating this one, including myself, even though I got to still finish the first one and the second one, is Bayonetta 3. They showed a 3 minute, like a 3 minute gameplay trailer of Bayonetta 3.
Can I just say I've never been so happy to see a game finally unveiled. Like I've been waiting for this game. It's been like they announced Bayonetta 3 like 3 years ago that they were making it, and it's been pretty much dead fucking silent from Platinum and Nintendo. And I was like, man, I know this game's coming. I know they're gonna put this game out at some point. And when they finally showed this trailer, I was like, bro, I'm copping this game. Whenever they say pre-orders are up, it's a wrap. I cannot wait to play Bayonetta 3 because Bayonetta 1 and 2 were fucking amazing. And
people have been demanding a new Bayonetta for a while now. They said, "Look, stop playing with us, Nintendo."
Right?
And Nintendo, they did right. They listened to the call.
The yams are still intact. She got a nice new hairdo. I mean, she got some new guns. I'm just
I peeped that. I said,
look, and she got some new techniques. And the game looks really good. It gives us those same Bayonetta vibes. I'm glad they showed a little bit of gameplay within the trailer, so you can kind of see how it moves. And I'm loving it. I can't wait to play it. It's just gonna be fucking fire. I already know.
Yeah, I got seeing when I saw that trailer, I was like, okay, I gotta continue playing.
Yeah, you got to finish Bayonetta.
I gotta finish the first two Bayonettas. That definitely gave me a little bit more like to like, okay, let me start getting through these Bayonetta games.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't never played them. So
oh, you missing out. You missing out. It's just fucking amazing.
It looked cool.
Yeah. Next game they showed was the Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. Monster Hunter has been.
They got a bunch of Monster Hunter games on Switch.
I was just like, damn. When I saw that, I was like, is this like the 15th Monster Hunter game?
Yeah.
Or maybe I'm just looking at like all the expansions and stuff that they add on.
Nah, bro. They got like 3 different Monster Hunters on Switch. They got Monster Hunter. They got like Monster Hunter Story.
But I see Monster Hunter. I see Monster Hunter on Xbox and on PlayStation as well. So I'm like, well, damn.
Monster Hunter.
That's a different one. Monster Hunter World is the one over there. The Switch got different Monster Hunter ones. They got like 2 or 3 different Monster Hunters just on Switch.
Yeah.
Damn, straight.
Yeah, Monster Hunter is eating out here.
Yeah.
Obviously it is if they making them, so obviously people want them and they enjoy them. So
it's a big
I am not hating.
Game. Yeah.
I am not hating at all. Next game is, I think this is one I haven't played yet. I remember I either want to say either Kevin or Tyler or maybe you, Granddad, was telling me. Splatoon 3.
Oh yeah, another one I'm looking forward to for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, look, the threes are getting it. It's all about them threes. But
it's all about them threes, huh?
All about them threes.
But so Splatoon 3 is coming out. Another big community, another big title from Nintendo that's fairly recent but still really big. And they've announced the I guess the story of Splatoon 3, which is the return of the mammalians. So it's I guess this new species that you're gonna be dealing with. But they also showed off some gameplay. They showed off some new techniques. With the mammalians, which is really cool. New guns, all kinds of craziness, but it still looks like Splatoon. A lot of fun. I'm definitely copping this game day one. Easy.
Really?
Yeah, I love Splatoon.
Is this free? Shit. Is this free on Game Pass or like is it already on Game Pass?
Or is it? No, nigga, this is an exclusive. Nintendo would never. Nintendo.
I thought it was on Game. I thought it was on Game Pass somewhere. I was gonna try it out. I was gonna try it out. I was gonna be like, look. That could be a dead end gaming game we can play.
Nintendo said you better come up off that 60, bro.
Damn.
You better come up off that 60, and it ain't going down.
Like why Kevin up here like this thing got imaginary friends? That's just
this nigga saying weird shit.
Dog, it ain't never been nowhere but the Switch. That's where all them shits came out.
I thought it was on other systems too.
Nintendo ain't gonna never announce some shit for Game Pass in their lifestyle. Like not on their directs, they ain't.
You know what? No. You make a great point, Granddad. You're right.
Yeah. It would be nice if they did, but it ain't gonna happen. Splatoon's too big of a title. That's one of their big first party titles. They are not gonna.
They actually push Splatoon a lot. Like they have whole Splatoon like tournaments. But Splatoon is like the only game that Nintendo really wants to become an esport. They don't support the other games like this. Yeah. Smash, they hate competitive Smash, but Splatoon, they host whole tournaments for that one.
Yeah.
So
okay. All right. Next joint, Voice of Cars, the Isle Dragon Wars.
I don't know about this one.
I don't know about that one. I went ahead and glossed over that shit.
Yeah, we're just gonna keep it moving. Keep it moving.
But since you said cars, I do want to talk about this this fake ass Mario Kart 9 that they came out with. Chocobo GP.
Chocobo GP. I was about to say
Chocobo GP.
Now I ain't gonna lie. Visually, it looks good, but it looks like they just copy and pasted Mario Kart and put the Final Fantasy shits in there. The Chocobo. Now look,
it is what it looks like.
I'm not gonna lie. I would try it, but I'm mad that they just didn't say we got Mario Kart 9 on the way. Like why nobody asked for this shit. Nobody, nigga, at all. True. Like where's Mario Kart 9? Y'all got everything but the characters. Y'all got the stages. Y'all got the attacks. Y'all got the carts. Y'all got all that shit. But I don't see not a nail Yoshi, not a nail Mario, no Peach, none of that. I'm like, look, I don't give a fuck about these niggas. Like real talk. But it does look good. It does look like it'd be fun. So this might be a hold off until we get Mario Kart 9. And also because Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is still probably selling very well and doing well. I just this is just something that I did not expect. But it looks good. It looks good. But this is like a copy and paste of Mario Kart. So I mean so with that being said, I'm not happy about it, but I do feel like it will be a decent game based off the fact that it does look a lot like Mario Kart 9. Or 8.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be bad. It's just not what anybody wants.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so what y'all think about that triangle strategy?
What?
I ain't got nothing to say.
Nigga, talk about games that matter, nigga.
I'm just look. The Nintendo Direct showed this.
Nigga, games that matter, nigga. Nobody.
Dying Light 2.
Dying Light 2. Come on, it's all these games. You talk about triangle strategy.
Okay, so what about Hyrule Warriors? Okay, the new expansion pass DLC, Hyrule Warriors.
All right,
what about that joint? What about that joint?
I mean, yeah, it's cool. The Age of Calamity expansion.
I don't play those games, but I know that people do like the Hyrule Warrior games, and they do get played. So I think they have to keep supporting it.
What about Mario Party Superstars?
Yeah,
Mario Party looks fun.
Mario Party does look fun. I mean, but see, I was upset with the last Mario Party because I bought it, and then you can only play with the goddamn Joy-Con shits, so you can't play handheld. So I'm hoping. I think you can with this version, but I hope it will because it's a callback to like 64 and other Mario Party games. So if this is a game where I can play it handheld, like fully through, and not have to worry about doing all that shit with the Joy-Cons and all that shit, which is cool, for a little bit. But sometimes I want to just sit and play Mario Party. Like I might cop it, but yeah. So we'll see because I'm been in a bit of a love-hate relationship with Mario Party right now.
What about Mario Golf? Because Mario Golf is getting some new content.
Yeah, so they're getting the expansion. The Mario Golf Super Rush is getting an expansion, which I'm really liking. I have yet to buy that game. I wanted to get it.
I don't have it either, but it looks fun as hell.
No, it really is really getting a lot of good reviews, and I just haven't got a chance to get to it, but I really want to try. Now, I mean, because this game came out not that long ago.
No, I think it came out last year.
Yeah, so
I think it was earlier this year.
It was earlier this year. This game just came out, and they're already dropping an expansion for it, and you get to play as Koopa Troopa, Ninja. They got new stages, new courses, but or Ninja, not Ninja, but it's a ninja. But yeah, it's like you get to play in like New Donk City now, and it looks really, really cool. So I got to get this game for sure. It's two additional courses. It's just a really good looking game. I just have not got to it, but yeah, Nintendo with their first party titles are really starting to show up for real. Going into next year, I'm seeing, and also speaking of that, Metroid Dread as well.
Yes, I was getting ready to mention that one next. Yeah, that
game looks good.
Oh yeah,
that Metroid does look good,
and that's coming out this year actually, holiday this year, I believe. Yeah, so this is the hold off because we're still supposed to get Metroid Prime 3 or whatever, the next Metroid Prime game. But I'm actually looking more forward to this one because it's 2D, it's old school Metro vibes, but it looks really, really good. And they're gonna release it like right next to the new Switch model, the OLED model, and they say on the OLED model it looks really good on that as well too. So yeah, if you ain't got a Switch and you want to get one this holiday season, if you get a hold of one of those OLED models, maybe cop this Metroid, So that's the big title for the year for them going into the end of the year and the holiday.
What about that Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic?
KOTOR. Yeah, KOTOR. I ain't gonna lie, I really didn't play much of KOTOR. And this shit looks mad PlayStation 2 right now. Look, these graphics are fucking ass, nigga. I'm not even gonna lie, bruh. I don't want this. Like, look, I don't even know why.
These graphics are fucking
you see
ass.
this shit? You see this shit?
No, I see it.
Look at this shit, bruh.
I see it.
No, nobody want this old.
This is 20. We in 2021, bruh. Like,
I get it, and it's the OG version. I get it, but come on, like, bro,
but come on,
like, don't show
like,
that.
seriously.
You could have just said it's coming out. You ain't gotta show gameplay, nigga.
Right, like, ooh, look at it. Ooh, look at this shit. Don't just look at next level.
Right, no, nigga, it don't. It looks, So I mean, but I know it's a classic game. A lot of people love KOTOR, but yeah, like,
I ain't never played it either. I mean, I've heard great things, and I know it is getting a remaster, but maybe the Switch won't be able to handle the new remastered version.
So basically, they're getting the old ass dusty version. Gave us this dusty ass KOTOR and think we're gonna be happy about it. These niggas.
Said, this is one of those situations where you out and about and you was like, "Oh mom, I want KOTOR." They said, "We got KOTOR at the house." What's the KOTOR at the house?
You already got this shit. My goodness, man.
Nobody want that shit.
Get y'all peoples, man.
Nobody
get
want
y'all
that
people.
fucking bullshit, bro. But look, now shout out to the people who fuck with KOTOR though. I hope you're happy that it's coming to Switch. If you ain't already got the old version, but I guess the only and also speaking of another update or going back to updates, Animal Crossing, because I know Tyler loves Animal Crossing. New Horizons is getting a direct. It's getting its own like Nintendo Direct coming up soon with I guess a bunch of updated and new content. So that should be interesting. Like I also do not have Animal Crossing, and it's not my game.
It's November. It's dropping November.
Yeah, it's not my game. But I mean, of course, I respect this. It's heaviness in the streets. I respect.
Yeah.
With everybody's everybody loving this game. So yeah, more info if you're an Animal Crossing fan. That direct is coming in October. So maybe some really good stuff for you Animal Crossing folk. And speaking of directs, this is a direct I'm looking forward to. Not a lot of information for it, but Smash. The final Smash character will be announced. Now, usually they in these directs they announce them in a cool trailer, but this time Sakurai is going to announce and break down the last character of Smash Ultimate. This is the very last character. There's no more after this. The game is essentially done after this. So there's a lot of speculation. People are still holding on faith that it's going to be Sora. Some people, think it might be another first party Nintendo character or who knows. I mean, but it's the last character, so it's got to end with a bang. But it's going to happen on the 5th of October, 10 a.m. Eastern time, 7 Pacific. So make sure if you are a fan of Smash, tune into that. I'll be watching because I want to know who this last character is because lately, it's been some pretty good ones. Cause we were fresh off Kazuya, very good pick. So they got to end strong. It's the last game of the best Smash they've ever created and probably ever will create. So it's got to be a knockout the park.
I agree with everything he said.
I agree with everything he said. I guess that'll do it since y'all said only talk about the games that matter. Well, okay, last one. I was always a fan of this game even back in the day. Castlevania, the Advanced Collection. It seems pretty cool. Got the Castlevania Circle of the Moon, Castlevania, what's that, Area of Sorrow, Castlevania Dracula X, a few more I'm forgetting. But yeah, I mean, classic 2D style Castlevania games. I used to love Castlevania. Yeah, and I forgot the name of the one I played that was on PlayStation 2 that I fucking love. It was so damn dope, and I can picture the cover, but I can't think of the exact name of it though.
Wasn't it Castlevania Vampires Forever?
No, it wasn't that one.
Symphony.
It wasn't that one, but it was on PS2 or PS3.
It was something like Castlevania Blood Dream or Castlevania Werewolf, or you know what I'm saying?
Right. If I see it, now you gonna have me Google it. I'm gonna look it up. Once I see the cover, I know.
All right, is it Curse of Darkness? Lament of Innocence?
Lament of Innocence. Yep.
That's the one.
I'm looking at the cover. Okay, so it was on PS2. Man, I played the fuck out of this Castlevania, man. This particular Castlevania game. Yes. And it was one after this one too. I think the one you said
Curse of Darkness. That's the one I played. Yes. I played Curse of Darkness. I haven't played Lament.
Curse of Darkness. Yes, Limit of Innocence. Oh man, Limit of Innocence was dope as fuck. But yeah, man, I always, and then when I had Nintendo and Super, I always fuck with Castlevania games. So yeah, I that was kind of cool to see. Just kind of give it like a little revamp of the classic style Castlevania games. And yeah, I think that'd be it for the Nintendo Direct. Like, so overall, what did y'all think? Y'all thought it was? I mean, of course, it wasn't as good as Sony. Like Sony just
Sony came through
everything, but
they came through and shot out the whole spot. Not a body was left with Sony. Nintendo just came and just jumped some niggas real quick and left.
So what would you give it? Like a C+, B-?
No, I give it a B. I give it a solid. I'm gonna give it a B for Bayonetta. B for Bayonetta off top, and then the Kirby game looks cool. The online expansion with the N64 is all good. It would have got an A until they announced the controllers and shit. That knocked it down because they still tripping on that bullshit. And then everything else, like I said, we didn't get the Smash announcement. They blue balls us with the Smash announcement, so and then everything else was just okay for the most part, or stuff that I've already known about or didn't care too much for. But yeah, so B, I'll give it a solid B.
What about you, Kevin?
I give him like a B-. Yeah, I didn't really have too many issues with it. they announced stuff that their fans care about. It wasn't like super bunch of stuff that I wanted to play personally, but I know it was games that they had to make for their fan base. So yeah, I think they're putting a great show overall.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. It's like, yeah, I probably didn't care for a lot of those games, but I know that people go nuts for some of these games, and I'm like, if people love these games and they're showcasing these games, then obviously they doing a good job of serving the people. So yeah, I give them like a B minus a B.
All right. And the last thing with Nintendo, last but not least, we got to talk about is they announced that they are making a Super Mario movie. Yes, Mario is getting a movie. If you remember the other Mario movie that came out a long time ago that nobody should ever remember, this is a chance for Nintendo to redeem themselves. It is an animated movie, and they actually unveiled who the cast for this movie was, and Mario is actually going to be played by none other than Chris Pratt. Chris Pratt will be Mario. How y'all feel about that? Y'all think he's going to be a good Mario? Y'all think we're going to get the voice down?
No.
I thought they were one day in Italian. One day Italian.
Mario is supposed to be Italian.
Mario's
Chris
an Italian
Pratt is not Italian.
So yeah, he's
Chris Pratt. He's not Italian though, ain't he?
Not at all. So you're gonna have to figure it out. But also we have Anna Taylor-Joy playing the role of Princess Peach. That should work. That should work. And then we have Charlie Day, who will be playing Luigi, Mario's brother. Again, I don't know how that's gonna go because I also
honestly
that might go better than.
I think everybody's fine except for Mario. In my opinion, everybody else don't really bother me as much.
Right, and then we got Jack Black playing Bowser. I think this will be good. I think Jack Black does well when he gets into other characters and stuff like that. So that should be interesting. Then we have Keegan Michael Key playing Toad. Interesting, very interesting. Playing Toad, but I want to see how that goes. A lot of these casting choices are very interesting. I just want to see how it goes. And then we have King Kong, aka Donkey Kong, played as Seth Rogen. Seth Rogen won't have to really say much. He just has to make sounds and shit. So he got an easy paycheck with that shit.
It's gonna be like Groot. It's gonna be like how
Vin Diesel had to play Groot.
And all he says is "I am Groot," and they just get paid a grip just to show up and say that.
So, and there's also some other. Let me see. I think Charles Martinet. I'm not sure what he's doing in this movie, but I don't know. He's he in that shit as well as somebody else.
Well, Charles Martinet is the voice of Mario in the games. Like if you go, it's me, Mario. That's him.
So he's gonna be playing. Okay,
he's gonna be in it. We just don't know what he's doing. And then
Fred Armisen's Cranky Kong, Sebastian somebody's Spike, and then some other niggas Kamek. Okay, it don't matter. Look, point is, we get in the Mario movie. And I guess more castings will be announced. Like I think there was a video that people were just putting in random people saying that these are gonna. Somebody said like Dan DeVito's gonna be Wario and all this other shit. I'm like, this can't be real because Nintendo didn't announce. So we'll see. But if we look at movies, video game movies as of recently, I have to say there has been an improvement. If you think about the latest Mortal Kombat movie, solid, okay. The Sonic movie, pretty good. Detective Pikachu, pretty good. I feel like them going this animated route with the Mario movie, it gives it a better shot for this to also be a good movie. And with the cast that they have here, all these people who are casted are respectable talents in the acting world. They're respectable people. They've done great movies on their own or been involved in great projects. So them all coming together for this Mario movie, on paper, looks like it could be good. But it all boils down to the execution, the script, the story, all that other good stuff, and that very first trailer. So they said the movie's coming out holiday 2022, which means we should get a trailer sometime early to mid next year, some kind of trailer to kind of get a sense of what it's going to look like as far as the animation style, as well as just how these characters are going to sound. So I'm interested. I'm keeping my eye on it. I'm definitely going to see it. I'm not sure if they're going to make it a straight theatrical release. I know Illumination is putting it out. Those are people who made Despicable Me. But they didn't say what movie studio is going to be putting it out. Like as far as this is going to be, Warner Brothers or Paramount or whoever it is. So I don't know if it's going to be on like a streaming service or if they're going to just have it straight to theater. So we'll find all this out in the future. But yeah, interesting.
Look, I think everybody else is a good cast. I just don't know about Chris Pratt as Mario. I need to hear how bad this gonna sound with this first trailer.
Yeah.
And
So
clearly they've been working on this movie for a long time. If it's dropping next year, animated movies take years to make. So they've done a really good job at keeping this under wraps, honestly. If we just heard about it today. I mean, well, not today, but like last week, and it's come out next year. And I mean, but that's still enough time that if he tests bad, to get another person to come in and do it. So,
I don't think they're going to do that because they've already probably paid a shit ton of money to Chris Pratt. This is Chris Pratt, so they probably paid him a gang of money. But I think Chris Pratt himself actually went on, I think his Twitter or his Instagram, and he like talked about it, and he was like, "It's going to be a while before you hear what the voice sounds like," but he's been working on the voice. So I don't know how long he's been working on the voice, but it seems like he's confident in it. So who knows?
He shouldn't be. He shouldn't be. It's not going to be good.
We won't know until we hear him say that first, "It's a me, Mario." When he says that shit, and if it don't sound authentic or A1, he going to get ripped to shreds. And this movie, period. It's going to be Sonic all over again. All right, so, and I'm pretty sure Nintendo don't want to go down that path. They don't want to go down that situation.
They shouldn't.
So, and they got way more lead time. So let's just hope that they get it done right the first time and we get a good movie out of this.
All right. Well, hey, that's going to do it for topics. So want to go to commercial and, hey, get ready to get in the question queue, y'all. So we can answer your questions live. We're going to come back from commercial break, do our one gotta go or scenario, and then we're going to get questions from you guys. So let's do it. Y'all.
So we'll see y'all in a minute. Make sure you're ready if you want to ask a question. If not, just chill out with us. Just chill out with us and, think of a question. You might still have time. We'll be back.
Exactly.
All right. So we back. So, Blood Bag, what you got for us this week?
This week, we got one gotta go. This one was sent to me on Twitter by the homie.
Word.
This was sent to me by the homie at Killamar. He found this and he added me immediately. He said, "Bro, you got to do this for the show tonight." And I said, "I bet I do." It's a food one gotta go. Are you ready?
All right.
You got. I'm gonna make sure I pronounce this correctly so nobody makes fun of my accent. You have wings, bacon, crab legs, ribs. Wings, bacon.
Bacon gotta go.
Crab legs, ribs. One gotta go.
I love bacon, but bacon can go. Compared to those other ones, bacon can go.
Bacon gotta go.
Honestly, y'all.
Because bacon ain't even a real meal compared to those other things. Wings, forever. Crab legs, bro? Come on, crab legs, bro. Like
crab legs is not going nowhere.
Nowhere, not at
crab
all.
Legs is not going no damn where.
Crab legs is the shit. And then ribs, bro, them are ribs, fam. Bacon, now bacon is like, okay, bacon is interchangeable. Like, okay, I can get rid of bacon, but I can have, you can have sausage, you can have some kind of other side, whatever it is. You can have, whatever. You can interchange bacon. Like, wings is his thing. Crab legs is a thing. Ribs are a thing. You gotta have them joints. So, yeah. Killamar said, wait, hold on. Top the presses. Killamar said crab legs are overrated as fuck. That sound like a nigga who don't know how to eat them properly. That sound like a nigga who struggle with the goddamn.
What was you about to say, Kevin?
That sound like a nigga who be
Kevin.
struggling with the crab legs. That's what it sounds like.
Picking.
It sounds like a nigga who get this much meat out the crab legs and be mad about it.
I'm also leaning towards what Killamar said. I do feel like crab legs ain't all of that. I think they're good, but they're not. They're not essential to me.
Y'all need some trash crab legs in your lifetime.
You're right.
Y'all
maybe
where y'all get y'all crab legs from?
Right. Maybe I ain't been eating the king crab legs. Maybe I need to step up my crab leg game. I don't know.
If you ain't man, crab legs are the shit, bro.
Crab legs might, bro. Crab legs could go.
Crab legs can go? Wow. Over musty ass bacon? Y'all tripping.
Now hold on,
bacon is amazing.
Hold on, B.
I don't know where this musty from.
Now, bacon ain't musty.
I just said musty because I'm mad he choose crab legs.
All right, don't never call bacon musty. Bacon goes with everything, bro. Bacon is the most essential, interchangeable. You can put bacon on everything. You can have it by itself. You can chop it up.
I don't really eat bacon like that. Even though I'm not saying it's nasty, but like I guess my sister and my dad loves. But if my sister and my dad was on this, they would say bacon would not have to leave. But I've never been. Me and my mother was the complete opposite. Like my dad and my sister love bacon. Me and my mother was like,
I like I like a good sweet bacon though. I like candied bacon or like
Mm-hmm.
cinnamon sugar bacon. That hit.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't like my bacon to be too, or maple bacon is good, but I don't like that salty bacon because it's too much. That I don't like. It's gotta have a little bit of sweetness to it.
So
yeah, bacon gotta go. I eat that the least out of all them four.
Which one has to stay for you then?
Crab legs.
Wings.
Crab legs gotta stay.
Nah, wings gotta stay. Nah, man.
Crab legs gotta stay.
Wings number one. Then crab legs.
Crab
then
leg
the
number one
ribs.
for me.
Then the bacon. No, wings is top
Crab
tier.
leg.
Wings are never
Crab
will not
leg.
be top tier. I don't
know, bro. It's between the ribs and the wings for me right now. This is a real
the thing
fight.
about ribs though is ribs you got to make them right. Like it depends on how the ribs are prepared, how they you know how if they've been smoked like a certain time, if they're tender enough, if you got the right sauces on them. With wings, it's hard to fuck up wings. All you got to do is just fry them shits just right or cook them just right. You can pick whatever sauce you want because it's interchangeable and it's wings. Like wings are universal, so it's not a lot of room for error for wings. So,
I do feel like
butter.
I do feel like I eat wings way more than I eat ribs. So ribs ain't no all the time thing, you know. So I guess I can go without the ribs and say the wings got to stay.
And also, wings are way more affordable. Ribs they be taxing them ribs.
Oh yeah,
them ribs be expensive as fuck sometimes, depending on where you go.
But also, the chat voted that crab legs got to go. So it wasn't just me and Killamar. So the chat also agreed.
The chat is a whole bunch of niggas who can't eat crab legs.
Right.
Then a whole bunch of niggas who be fumbling with their shits.
I'm curious. I want to know what Tyler. We got to ask Tyler this next week. Like,
don't never take them to the crab bowl.
Keep that one. Got to go. We're gonna ask Tyler while we playing the game next week. I'm curious.
You mean to tell me you ain't never went to a spot where they give you the bag and it's got the crab legs, they got the corn cob, the potato, all that marinated on that shit. Go to one of them juicy crackers. You open that shit up, bro. You get to put the gloves on, get the cracker. You go to work, bro. Come on,
man. Come on. That's undefeated right there.
You don't even know what's going down, bro.
Yeah, man.
And you said, "Goddamn, no, the crab legs, man."
Is what it is.
Couldn't be me. My mama smacked the shit out of me if y'all ever said that. She raised me right. She did
the right thing.
She did the right thing for me.
Oh, we don't got nobody in the question queue. Come on, y'all.
Unfortunately, no
questions. All right, we might have to dig into the vault.
We might have to dig in the vault.
We might have to dig into the vault and see what's
going on. Someone join and dress crescent you to shut this man up. Oh man, yeah. Check the question vote. See if we got anybody in there.
All right, let's see what's up in here. All right, so y'all gonna see all the questions too. Oh yeah, actually y'all can see it. Yeah, we'll read them together.
Y'all can see it.
As a family.
Yeah. Show everybody the type of shit that they be writing.
All this bullshit. Of bullshit that they be talking about.
That's horrible.
Damn, this shit go way back to like July, nigga. Damn, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, hold on. I don't know if we answered these questions or not. Let me see.
If you start reading them, I'll know.
We did if you could play a video. We did a video game with a celebrity.
Yep, we did that.
We did PS3. We answered that one too. Let me see if you could have one. Okay, this one. I don't think we've answered this one, but since we were talking about Marvel and stuff like that. So this is from Adon the Gamer 007. If you could have one superhero movie get made, what would it be? So a superhero movie that has not been made yet, what would you make if you could?
All right.
Superhero movie. That hasn't been made? Damn.
That hasn't been made yet. Yeah, it's a thinker. That's why I like this. It's a thinker. Because you got to think about who hasn't had a movie?
Oh, we got somebody in the question pod. So when we answer this, we go to them.
All right, cool.
All right, so
you know what? Because he deserves it, and I think he did well, especially in the ring. You know what? It might not be great because he's got a TV show. So if they got a TV show, I wonder does it count?
This nigga would say Luke Cage.
No, I was going to be respectable, and I was going to say Flash.
Nah, I do know that they said it's going to make a Flash movie, but I don't know when it's coming out.
But I want to think of somebody who has not even been in the conversation.
Yeah.
Because we got Black Adam coming. Shazam. Black Adam's coming. We already did Shazam. You know what? I want to see a Gorilla Grodd movie.
That would be random, but okay, that's not bad.
Gorilla Grodd. I want to see because I think that character's got a lot of legs to it. I mean, a lot of layers to him. So yeah, I picked Gorilla Grodd movie. But call it just call it Grodd.
Grodd. Okay, I see you. I see you. B gonna say, you know what? I do like big apes. Let me get a Monsieur Mala movie, which is basically Gorilla Grodd.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I don't even be knowing comics like that except for just what come out in the movies and what's on cartoons. I never was.
It's a lot of options out there, but it's like I'm trying to find a good Marvel character we ain't seen yet. But nah, Marvel got enough movies. I'm gonna say a DC person. They already made a Steel movie back in the 90s and it wasn't very good. So now I can't say Steel.
Yeah, man. Nothing.
Plastic Man. We can get a Plastic Man movie. He can stretch like
what the fuck?
He basically has like he can stretch just like Mr. Fantastic and stuff, but he's like sillier. So Plastic Man will be interesting. And he solves crimes. It would be a fun animated movie.
Yeah. JP said Gambit. Gambit might be cool.
Fuck that. You remember that they said they wanted to make that and they kept trying to put Channing Tatum as Gambit for like 6 years. They kept trying to run with that movie and it finally fell apart after Sony bought them. I mean, that's after Marvel bought them niggas back. They finally canceled it. I don't understand why niggas want a Gambit movie so bad, personally. Gambit's a cool character, but I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
Yeah.
Plus, the person playing Gambit has to have a good New Orleans accent.
That's true too. You gotta have somebody who can get that New Orleans accent down, pat.
Yeah, and I don't know if people gonna want to watch that for a whole movie, especially people who not from America. They're not gonna understand why Gambit's talking like that for a whole movie. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's even people in America who wouldn't understand the whole New Orleans accented movie.
Yeah.
I can't think of another line. I don't even be watching Superstars. Heroes. I mean, I went into the hero stuff like that.
We can just say that you passed.
We can just say that you don't know.
I don't know. I really don't.
Yeah, Protocol said Nightwing. That might be cool. Or maybe a Red Hood movie maybe.
That would be good.
Yeah, a Red Hood movie would be better than Nightwing to me. Yeah. All right, but we're gonna get into this actual question. So we're gonna send in who is Coance. I hope I said it right, Coance. And you are live on the air. What up?
Octus.
Oh, and he's gone. Okay. So before I bring you back in, make sure your Twitch app is closed. Make sure you don't have Twitch open. Make sure it ain't nothing on your phone. If you're on your phone or your computer, make sure nothing else is open but Discord. I'm going to give you about 10 seconds before I bring you back in.
Oh.
And then we're going to try this again. I'll give you ample time.
Uh-oh.
5 seconds.
4.
Back again.
Uh-oh.
Hey,
you're live on the air.
You're live on air. Are we in?
You're live on air.
So you hit me.
Hey, we hear you now.
Yeah, we hear you.
What up?
Yeah. I remember they said don't press the microphone button a long time ago, but yeah. So I got a question. It's still the one gotta go. It's a food version. It's for cookout food though.
Okay.
So one gotta go mac and cheese, meatballs. I was gonna say buffalo wings, but we already had the wings. So and baked beans. One gotta go.
Mac and cheese,
meatballs,
baked beans.
Mac and cheese gotta go.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Look, I'm lactose intolerant, but look, I'll sacrifice that for some good ass mac and cheese. Don't get me wrong. But baked beans, I'm be real with you. I've never liked beans of any kind. Green beans I can kind of do, but baked beans I can't. I can't fuck with beans.
Baked beans gotta stay.
I can't do it. So beans gotta baked beans
gotta stay.
Bro, I've tried. I've been so mad at myself. I've tried for years. I think it's something wrong with me, but me and beans don't get along. Me and beans just don't get along. So yeah, I gotta get rid of the baked beans.
Like any beans, you don't like black beans, kidneys,
Nope.
pinto.
Nope. I barely can tolerate green beans, and they got to be the French style, the cut up ones.
Damn.
It's weird. I don't know what it is, bro. I just tried. I gave up. I just gave up and said, "Fuck it. It ain't for me."
All right, so this is a tough one. All right, this is a tough one because I literally I've been talking about whatever happened to baked beans. I feel like people don't be having baked beans as much as they used to. I've been on this baked beans campaign, and they just be hitting. So I fuck with baked beans, and I like mac and cheese too much to get rid of it. But I think I'm gonna go meatballs, and I like meatballs a lot. But
yeah.
Meatballs be hitting though. The meatballs, especially the right ones, meatballs gotta stay. Mac and cheese gotta stay. As long as whoever made the mac and cheese know how to make mac and cheese, that is.
That is true. Because mac and cheese is probably the easiest one to mess up on this whole list.
If you bring in some either dry ass mac and cheese or some soupy ass mac and cheese, you ain't got that right cheese consistency, bro. Niggas ready to fight. Niggas don't want to look at you at all. You ain't getting invited to nothing ever else again. The word around the family and extended family is going to be known that your mac and cheese is ass. Exactly. And you got to live with that for the rest of your life. Like, just know.
Mac and cheese is the perfect mixture for everything, though. Like the sauce from the meatballs on the mac and cheese is good, and the sauce from the baked beans on the mac and cheese. So, like, mac and cheese got to stay.
He's like, ugh.
So, mac and cheese is safe with me. Yeah. Mac and cheese, I'm telling you, is meatballs gotta go. Meatballs.
Look. When I go to the cookout though, you gotta have the corn on the cob on the grill. You gotta have that joint. That's what you need to have for me to really fuck with you. Like if you ain't got that with the cookout, baked beans, I understand the mac and cheese, but if I'm like, where the corn on the cob at? Like, bro,
honestly, corn is boring to me. I don't be messing with corn like that.
You ain't had the right corn, bro. First is the
I have lots of different corns.
First is the crab legs. Now you talking about the corn on the cob, bro? Like,
bro, it's like you got to do so much to corn for it to have any kind of flavor besides just corn. Like, plain old corn taste is not all. You gotta butter this shit. You gotta season this shit. Like, it takes so much effort. Corn to taste like something that I could have just ate 2-3 other things,
bro. Nah, like the right corn, bro. When it's seasoned just right, bro, that shit hit, bro. That shit
I can't do corn. Corn, one of the crops that remind me too much of slavery, so I can't do corn.
Respect the answer,
bro. I respect that answer.
Yeah, that's definitely respectable.
Like, that's respectable. See, now you gotta be thinking different about corn, bro. I would drive past cornfields all the time growing up in bro. Like, look, I never picked the shit, but nigga, I picked the shit out at stores, nigga. That's what I would do. But yeah, I still fuck with it though. All right, canned corn. Give me that shit in the can. But that's a good ass question. Yeah. See, now I want to go to a cookout. Hey, man, it's been so long since I've been to a cookout, man.
Yeah, it's real. Bro.
Thanks a lot, COVID.
Right? Damn. We gotta do a cookout somehow, some way in the future.
Beezy said he was gonna have one, but then he changed his mind.
So. I didn't change my mind. I'm still trying to decide when I want to have people in my house.
Beezy got to get enough steaks to mess up first.
No.
He's stockpiling in his freezer.
Boy, y'all ain't shit, boy. Y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't shit.
All right, though, y'all. Thank you.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you.
I appreciate it, man. All right, y'all. So that was our questions. We appreciate everybody who comes through and asks us questions. And if you want to do that for our next show, like I said, just hop in the pod question queue on Discord. Or you can send it to our Dead End Pod Questions channel on Discord as well. If you're a little shy, you don't want to be on camera.
Or on our Twitter DM as well. Twitter DM, as well.
Instagram, wherever you can get a hold of Dead End Gaming. Yeah, feel free to ask a question, and if it's good, we will answer it, and that's what it is. And that's pretty much it for the show. So, Beezy, go ahead and take us out.
Yeah, man. Before we get up out of here, man. So, Granddad, what you got going on your channel this week?
Not a goddamn thing.
No. That's right. I take that back. You on the hiatus.
I'm on a hiatus. Yeah. So I'll announce it officially.
See you on Dead End Gaming. If you want to see me,
so my channel is on a temporary hiatus, y'all. Lots going on in life right now, and I just cannot have a consistent streaming schedule like I used to before. When I wasn't working and shit. So I just don't want to cheat y'all from like doing one stream every every week or half a stream. So it's like I figured it's better to do it this way. But you will see me on Dead End content. So Dead End Gaming, the streams with Beezy for Gears 5 and the 2K stream. So I'll be still active. It just will be on my channel. I'll be doing a lot of the Dead End stuff still. So that's where you'll catch me. So yeah, Gears 5 with Beezy on this on Dead End Gaming, as well as 2K22. And then when we do our gaming streams on Dead End Gaming. So that's how you'll catch me on the gaming tip. If there's anything else I play, you'll find out on the show.
So no CPU cupping for a minute.
Nope, huh? Everything's on a temporary hold until I get things in order, because a lot's going on right now, a whole lot. So it's just like that's the farthest thing from my mind is trying to fit in a solid streaming schedule, because it just ain't possible.
Okay, all right. Bad. What's going on with Hold It Down podcast?
You know what I'm saying? The Hold It Down boys now on HD. We dropped a new episode yesterday. And then, you know what I'm saying? We keeping at it. I got an extra video dropping tomorrow.
What y'all covering? What y'all covering?
Oh, of course. You know what I'm saying? We talk battle rap and then regular hip hop shit. Lately,
I'm just saying with the videos, like what did y'all talk about in the videos that you
want the specific battles we talk? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. This week we reviewed Civil War, which was this URL event from last month. And then we are about to review Summer Madness, because Summer Madness was this past weekend. Summer Madness 11 was the same day as the sing off. So I wasn't able to watch it live, but I definitely had to watch that shit back. But yeah, we definitely reviewing that next, because we need to talk about some things that went down. Summer Madness was huge. It was a great event. It was out there in Houston. They had a great crowd. It was a really big event. But that's what we talked about. We talked about Summer Madness, and then lately, instead of doing news, we've been doing deep dives on artists and like their careers, like our attachments to them. So this past episode, we did Childish Gambino and like his rise and like where we feel like he is as an artist and his like how we respect his art. So yeah, that's what we've been doing lately. Like a lot of deep dives into specific artists, and then still covering the battles we always got to cover. But yeah, the audio, if you want to listen to it, the audio drops on Sundays and the videos drop on Mondays. Hold it down, pod.
So yes, this week, the sample challenge, any beat makers in here that's in my Discord know that the sample challenge is this Thursday. Normally I would have it the Friday, but I had something to go to last Friday, and then again this Friday, but then that would be October. But so that's why I'm doing it this Thursday as the last day of September. So yeah, be sure if you haven't flipped your beat yet, samples provided to us by TJB for this month. And if you haven't, please make sure you flip your beat real quick. And I'm gonna go on live Thursday at 7 p.m. Probably like a little bit after we finish streaming the Gears joint on Thursday. I'm gonna go right into my the sample challenge one, so that should be pretty cool. Also, be on the lookout for Is the Mic Still On tomorrow. New episode. We shot. West Side Gun, Side A and B review. We shot Baby King review with Bloodbath and our other intern Jalen. And then we shot if you a Patreon, we shot our Lil Wayne, the Carter 2 classic album review. And we shot Gangstar Moment Truth. So both of those should be up on the Patreon. So make sure.
You're talking about tomorrow?
Yes. I was getting there. Also too, and tomorrow we doing our Dead Hip Hop Live that we always do, our once a month Dead Hip Hop Live. But we're gonna do this one a little different. We're gonna actually have a conversation. We're gonna revisit this conversation that we had back in like 2012 was the best discography. So I remember we did that back when we used to be shooting in random spots outside. So we're gonna revisit that conversation tomorrow. So, any super chats you want to ask, make sure you kind of revolve it around our topic. It's just something different. We want to change it up, not just the typical, okay, we sitting there, ask super chat, and then we answer it. Like, we're going to kind of have a conversation about something, and y'all can ask super chat questions revolving that. So that should be pretty cool. And then also, like I mentioned before during the pre-show, this Friday is going to be Modest Media. He is stepping in the chamber against FIFO. Benny versus Conway. Modest Media representing Conway, the Machine, and FIFO representing Benny the Butcher. I'm gonna be out that Friday, so that's why Ryder's gonna fill in for me And it's overdue. It's it's perfect timing.
Oh,
It
yeah.
is like perfect timing for the during these Even Friday videos. Rod always has some stuff to say
You
to
talking a lot of
people.
shit.
So now that he's stepping in the
Monday
chamber
morning
against
coach
him,
ass nigga.
so that this is gonna be fun, man. So because we originally was gonna do our Patreon one, which is the ones the Patreon voted for, which is ASAP Rocky versus Schoolboy Q. But since I was gonna be out this Friday, we pushed that back to October 15th. So October 15th, ASAP Rocky versus Schoolboy Q. I'm representing Schoolboy Q. FIFO representing ASAP Rocky. We're doing that. That was the Patreon voted our Friday matchup, and then this upcoming Friday is gonna be Rod and FIFO. So that should be pretty cool. So yes, with that being said, as always, thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for watching. Next week is gaming week. So once we figure out what we're gonna play, we
So playing Splitgate.
Huh?
So we playing Splitgate, or did we change it?
I thought that was the Splitgate was the.
Is it free on Nintendo?
No, it's Nintendo. I ain't nobody said Nintendo.
But you said it was on Switch, Nintendo Switch.
You're talking about this nigga talking about
This
Splatoon.
nigga still got imaginary friends.
This nigga talking about
I'm
Splatoon.
confused.
We talking about Splitgate.
No, Splitgate.
Splitgate.
It's on
Oh, Splitgate.
PlayStation
I'm sorry.
and it's on Xbox.
Yeah, on
It's free.
Xbox. Yes,
it's on
yes,
both.
yes.
It's on both platforms.
So we agreed on Splitgate. We all
Yeah.
agreed on that. Okay. Well, that's my bad. That's gonna be the game we playing next week. Is Splitgate. We're playing that next week. So that's gonna be our gaming stream next week. So be sure y'all tune in for that. Watch us talk jokes, laugh. If they can play with us, that would be cool too. Can they Kevin? Can they, or
As
is
far
just
as
like
I know, I don't know how to set up private matches just yet. I can look into it and get back to you on that.
Okay. All right, cool. Well, that'll do it for this week. We will see y'all in the podcast format in 2 weeks from today. And like I said, next week we will see y'all with our gaming with Dead and Gaming. So we will see y'all then. Peace.
Peace, y'all.
Peace, y'all.
Right now, we just looked a little closer when we wasn't looking before.
Exactly.
That's all that was. It makes sense.
Yeah,
Like we just put the pieces on together. The puzzle was there. We just decided to put the pieces together.
Amen.
And the picture's clear now. Godzilla, Kong. That just means lizards and monkeys or apes or whatever you want to call them. They don't fuck with each other in any incarnation. Like you ain't never seen a crocodile and an orangutan hanging out.
Not once.
Not once.